Friends, ladies and gentlemen, 5 years ago, when we thought of commemorating the 25th anniversary of our party, I looked around and concluded that we had to shelve the idea, simply because we did not have the capability or the resources to pull off such an event. 5 years hence, here you are celebrating this evening with us. Something happened in between 2005 and 2010. A mini explosion occurred within SDP. Don't worry, nothing bad. It was an explosion in terms of our membership, and together with it, our capability. Everything you see here tonight is the result of a party that has come anew, and more important, one that is growing. And none of what you witness here and elsewhere, be it on the internet or on the ground, could have been possible without an organization, a dynamic and committed organization. And this is our strength. To be sure, however, there are those who still cannot understand what we are trying to do. They do not yet comprehend that as we are confronted with this grave problem of a declining productivity of our workforce, a decline that will greatly impact on our standard of living, we need to focus not just on the economics of the situation, but on the politics as well. For it is a free, democratic, and diverse society that will encourage creativity and innovation. And it is the creative mind and the innovative spirit that will boost our productivity. They do not yet see that it is an autocratic system that closes that creative mind, that kills that innovative spirit. They do not yet realize that politics and economics are two halves of the same brain. One without the other just cannot work. And because they don't yet understand, they criticize. Earlier, Anne Lin recited the pledge. I want her to be able to believe in the words that she just said, not just simply mouth them. She may not be able to comprehend much of what I say now, but one day she will. And when she does, when an entire generation of Singaporeans grow to understand that life is not just about making money, it's not just about seeing how much power we can grab for ourselves, then we will see a better Singapore emerge. A Singapore that takes care of a weak and downtrodden, a Singapore that accepts us all in spite of all our differences, a Singapore that cares about people more than profits, justice more than jewelry. We must believe that we shall overcome. Believe that we can free ourselves from the suffocating chokehold of this authoritarian system that dumps us down, that brings the worst out in all of us. Believe that we can replace the system with something noble, that lifts everyone up, that calls on the spirit of the goodness in each and every one of us. Believe that freedom can walk hand in hand with economic progress. To those of you who do believe, I assure you that while the light may not yet be upon us, that sweet ray of dawn is not far away. And when the going gets tough, sit down if you must and rest a while. But even as you do, let not your gaze fall away from that sunrise that must surely come. We stand at the cusp of something momentous. For that soul of this nation is stirring, and we must be the ones to awaken it. On this occasion of the 30th anniversary of the Singapore Democratic Party, we celebrate not electoral success, for that is still not at hand. We celebrate something all the more important, something that gives us that rock-solid foundation for our future election battles. And that something is the triumph of the spirit of the Singapore Democratic Party. It is the triumph of courage in the face of persecution, the triumph of grit and determination over adversity. I ask all of you, our friends, to journey with us. There is a moment in the course of every generation where each and every one of its members will be called to stand up and be counted. That moment of our generation is now. Let it not be said that we look the other way, that we shirked our responsibility and left the fight to our children. For make no mistake, democracy cannot be wished for. It must be fought for. And in this cause of the noble battle that my colleagues and I have taken, we make to you tonight the SDP promise. It is the promise that we will continue to be faithful servants of democracy. It is the promise that we will continue to speak truth to power, reason to the powerless, and compassion to the poor. It is the promise of working for a Singapore that is at once free and just and prosperous. And so, friends, if you believe in this promise, come and be a part of this cause. Come and grow with us. But hope itself, without hard work, without courage, without passion, without sacrifice, cannot translate into success. Tonight I ask all of you to help us translate that dream, that hope into reality. And I know we can. For it is only with your help that a better tomorrow will come, that a better future will descend upon this place that we call home. Thank you, good night, and God bless. Thank you.